Did you know that while 72% of burglars say dogs can be a deterrent, your own dog might be making your home easier to target? Today, I'm revealing 5 hidden ways your furry best friend could be compromising your security, and exactly how to fix each one. We've all heard it. Get a dog for protection. It's advice as old as time. But here's what nobody's telling you. Criminals have evolved. They've learned to use our furry friends against us. July 31st, 2025. A homeowner on social media platform X, username at Omega5OG, shared something that should terrify every dog owner. He was burglarized twice while at home with his big dogs. The dogs that were supposed to protect him, they didn't even scare the intruders away. This isn't an isolated incident. A University of Louisville study found that homes with licensed dogs only had property crime rates 1.71 percentage points lower than those without. That's barely a difference. Even more shocking, according to a 2025 Reolink security analysis, over 60% of convicted burglars said they wouldn't skip homes with dogs. Think about that. More than half of professional criminals don't care that you have a dog. They figured out how to turn man's best friend into their accomplice. And they're using techniques you've probably never considered. The truth is even more disturbing when you dig deeper. Security experts at CNET discovered that burglars have developed sophisticated methods to neutralize dogs. They study breeds, they understand canine psychology, and they come prepared with tools and techniques that would shock most pet owners. Risk number 1. Predictable walking schedules. Every morning at 7 a.m. you clip on that leash. Every evening at 6 p.m. you're out the door again. You think you're being a responsible pet owner. Criminals see something else entirely, a predictable window of opportunity. In suburban neighborhoods across America, thieves are literally timing dog walkers. They sit in cars, watching, learning your routine. When you leave with Fido for that 30-minute walk, they know exactly how long they have to ransack your home. One convicted burglar interviewed by security experts admitted, dog walking schedules were gold. Same time every day meant I knew exactly when to strike. The dog that was supposed to protect the house was actually my timer. But it goes beyond just timing. These criminals are creating detailed logs. They know which houses have dogs, what time those dogs go out, and how long the walks typically last. Some organized crime rings even share this information through encrypted messaging apps, creating neighborhood vulnerability maps based entirely on dog walking patterns. In affluent neighborhoods where dog walking services are common, criminals have been known to follow professional dog walkers, learning the schedules of multiple homes at once. One dog walking company in California reported suspicious vehicles following their employees, leading to a police investigation that uncovered a burglary ring targeting their clients. Risk number 2. Dog doors as entry points. May 15, 2025. Family Handyman magazine published a shocking report about doggy doors. These convenient pet accessories have become burglar highways. Large breed doors, especially those for Labrador retrievers or German shepherds, can accommodate slim criminals or even children working with adult thieves. The Sherlock & Key security firm documented cases where burglars used children to crawl through small dog doors and unlock homes from inside. In one disturbing trend, criminals are using flexible adults who can contort through openings you'd never think possible. Security expert Michael Chen from Vector Security states, "We've seen burglars reach through dog doors to unlock deadbolts, disable alarms, and even grab car keys left near entrances. It's become such a problem that we now classify any dog door within arm's reach of a lock as a critical vulnerability." The problem has gotten so severe that insurance companies are starting to take notice. Some home insurance providers now ask specifically about dog doors during policy applications, and homes with large unsecured pet doors may face higher premiums or even coverage restrictions. August 1st, 2025, an ex-user named at Dangolius posted about discovering that human-sized doggy doors exist, expressing shock at the security implications. This viral post sparked discussions about how even medium-sized dog doors can be exploited by determined criminals who use tools to extend their reach or work in teams. If you're realizing your dog might be putting you at risk, hit that subscribe button right now. Over 400,000 homeowners trust us to expose these hidden dangers. Don't let your family be the next victim. Subscribe and ring the notification bell so you never miss our critical safety updates. Risk number 3. False sense of security. This might be the most dangerous risk of all. EPS Security's 2025 analysis revealed a terrifying truth. Homeowners with dogs are 40% less likely to install comprehensive security systems. They think their dog is enough. They're dead wrong. Your dog can't call 911. Your dog can't record evidence. Your dog can't alert authorities if you're unconscious. And most importantly, your dog can't protect your home when you're both away. The Simply Safe security company documented multiple cases where dogs failed to prevent burglaries. In their controlled tests, protection dogs worth thousands of dollars played with mock intruders instead of stopping them. One TV show test found that 5 trained guard dogs all failed to protect homes during staged break-ins. Be Safe Alarms published a sobering report in their security analysis. Dogs can't react to non-human emergencies like fires, gas leaks, or carbon monoxide. While you're relying on Rover for protection, these silent killers could be threatening your family, and your dog would be powerless to help. The psychological impact of this false security can be devastating. Families who experience break-ins despite having dogs often report feeling doubly violated, both by the intruder and by the failure of their trusted companion to protect them. This emotional trauma can last far longer than the financial losses from the burglary itself. Risk number 4, distraction and neutralization. Here's what criminals don't want you to know. They come prepared. Drugged meat, ultrasonic devices, even simple dog treats. The 2025 Real-Ink report documented cases where intruders used tranquilizer-laced food to neutralize dogs before breaking in. But it gets worse. Some criminals don't even need drugs. They've learned that most family dogs, even large breeds, can be won over with treats and a calm demeanor. One burglar's confession revealed, "I carried a pocket full of bacon, never met a dog that wouldn't be my friend after that." Small dogs? They're especially vulnerable. While they bark loudly, criminals know they pose no physical threat. One swift kick or spray of pepper spray and your Yorkie becomes a non-factor. The AP News reported on May 19, 2025, about the growing market for protection dogs among professional athletes and celebrities. Even these highly trained, expensive animals costing up to $150,000 aren't foolproof. Professional criminals have developed countermeasures including ultrasonic devices that cause dogs extreme discomfort, forcing them to retreat. In one particularly disturbing case documented by Vector Security, burglars used a recording of a female dog in heat to distract male guard dogs. The criminals had done their homework, knowing the gender and breed of the target home's dog before arriving. Risk number 5, routine barking patterns. Your dog barks when the mailman comes, when kids walk by, when a squirrel runs across the yard. You've gotten used to it, so have your neighbors. And criminals are counting on that. They study barking patterns to learn your schedule. They know when your dog's inside versus outside. They can tell the difference between your dog's stranger danger bark and its I want dinner bark. Worse yet, excessive barking has created a boy who cried wolf situation. Your neighbors have learned to ignore your dog's alerts. When a real threat appears, nobody responds because they assume it's just another false alarm. FrontPoint Security's research revealed that burglars often case neighborhoods for weeks, learning which dogs are all bark and no bite. They've identified that dogs who bark constantly are often ignored by both their owners and neighbors, making these homes paradoxically easier targets than homes without dogs at all. Now for the good news. You don't have to choose between your beloved pet and your family's safety. Here's how to turn these vulnerabilities into strengths. Solution 1. Randomize everything. Vary your dog walking times by at least 30 minutes each day. Take different routes. Sometimes drive to a park instead of walking from home. Criminals hate unpredictability. Use a random number generator app if you need to, assigning different walk times each day. This simple change can completely disrupt criminal surveillance patterns. Solution 2. Secure those dog doors. Install electronic dog doors that only open with a collar sensor. Position doors low to the ground and far from any locks or handles. For large breed doors, consider installing security bars that can be removed when you're home. Dogproofer makes security barriers specifically designed for this purpose, with prices starting at just $89. PetDoors.com recommends installing dog doors in walls rather than doors when possible, as this makes it much harder for criminals to reach locks. If you must use a door installation, ensure it's at least 6 feet from any lock or door handle. Solution 3. Layer your security. Your dog should be one layer, not your only layer. Install cameras that record to the cloud. Use smart locks that alert you to any tampering. ADT now offers pet immune motion sensors that ignore animals under 80 pounds while still detecting human intruders. Security.org, quote, 2025 guide specifically recommends the Vivint system for pet owners, with advanced AI that can distinguish between 4-legged and 2-legged intruders. This technology has reduced false alarms by 90% while maintaining full security coverage. Solution 4. Professional training. Invest in security-specific dog training, not just basic obedience. Teach your dog to bark on command but also to stop on command. Train them to go to a safe room if threatened. Most importantly, teach them not to accept food from strangers. Professional protection dog training can cost between $5,000 and $25,000, but basic security awareness training is available for under $500 at most professional training facilities. This investment could save your home and possibly your life. Solution 5. Strategic barking management. Install beware of dog signs even if your dog is friendly. Use motion-activated lights that trigger before your dog barks, alerting you to presence. Create a neighborhood text group so real alerts don't get ignored. Consider installing a two-way audio system that lets you speak through outdoor speakers. When your dog barks, you can verbally check the situation and warn potential intruders that you're aware of their presence, even when you're not home. I need to hear from you. Has your dog ever failed to protect your home? Or maybe they surprised you by actually stopping a threat? Drop your story in the comments below. Your experience could save another family from making a dangerous mistake. I personally read every comment, and the patterns you share help keep our entire community safer. Here's the bottom line. Dogs are wonderful companions and can be part of your security plan. But they cannot be your only plan. The most shocking fact? According to Sinet's May 2025 report, dog bite liability claims cost Americans $854 million last year. Your protector could become your financial nightmare if they bite the wrong person. Don't let your best friend become your biggest security risk. Implement at least 3 of these solutions this week. Your family's safety depends on it. Want to know the first room burglars check when they break into your home? Hit subscribe so you don't miss next week's shocking revelation. Trust me, it's not what you think. Remember, criminals are counting on you to rely solely on your dog for protection. They're betting your fuzzy friend will be their ticket into your home. It's time to prove them wrong. Until next time, this is Hidden Home Hazards, keeping you one step ahead of the criminals who think your dog makes you an easy target. Stay safe, stay smart, and most importantly, stay prepared.